different men get different treatment from women. And this is not to say that one man can't have two completely different experiences, right? Meaning, what I'm trying to say is that a guy who usually has good experiences with women, I'm not saying that he's not subject to be treated badly, okay? I'm just speaking on broader terms, right? I'm speaking in generalities. And the thing that kind of made me do this podcast is, just kind of looking back at all of these red pill channels and whatnot, and just kind of observing how every single video is about bad treatment. Okay, they're like, oh yeah, they don't care about you and they just want this and they're gonna rip you off and it's not yours, it's your turn. And hey, look, does that happen? It does. Okay, it does. But as I stated earlier, some men, they just are in two different spectrums. They just their experiences are vastly different. Okay, now we could take, and the generic terms would be alpha and beta. Okay, or Rom Wills, shout out Rom Wills, select and non-select. And these two men, their experiences just they vary. Because for whatever reason, whether it's mannerisms and let's take physicality. Okay, I use, me and of course Rom Wills, we talk about working out, getting your body in the best shape possible, body game. Okay, this will enhance to some extent the attention from women and even the treatment. Okay, even sometimes the treatment. And a lot of guys don't believe that. Okay, a lot of guys don't believe that, and this is just one of many examples. As a matter of fact, I'll start off there, since that's what I love talking about, fitness and body game. Okay, this is a huge example. See, guys that are fit, that are in shape, that do have a very appealing physique to the opposite gender, they can relate. They've experienced things that men that aren't in shape have not experienced. Meaning they've experienced women being overtly, sexual with them, overtly trying to escalate things. Because of, and of course it doesn't stop there. It doesn't stop. Don't take this and run with it like, oh yeah, let me just get in shape and women are gonna bow down to me. No, that's not how it works. Okay, it's not how it works. You got to have your personality down, and you have to be compatible with the woman, and that still includes your physical. Like, she still might not even be attracted to you, even if you are physically fit. But the ones who are predisposed to be attracted to you, they're going to be very attracted to you. Okay, so anyway, with that being said, I'm just focusing on the physique aspect. So, a man with a fit physique, he might have experienced some things that a man that doesn't have a fit physique experienced. Okay, such as a woman being, like I said, wanting to escalate very quickly. Wanting to be sexually active relatively quickly. And a guy with an average body, okay, he's probably not gonna believe that. He's probably gonna be like, oh, that doesn't happen. Like that never happens. It doesn't happen. And if you tell them, hey, look, it's because I improved my physique, they're not gonna believe it. Right? They might dismiss you. They're like, oh no, that doesn't, women only love you for money and all that good stuff. They'll start saying stuff like, women only want you for your money. Women only want you for your resources. They'll say those type of false assumptions, because they themselves, they in their life, they didn't experience that type of treatment. They never experienced that. They never experienced a young lady rubbing their arms or their chest or anything like that. Okay. And some men, the select men, alpha, whatever you want to call them, just solid men. I just like to say solid men, solid guys. They don't have to be all super alpha, quote unquote alpha, or captain, superstars and all that good shit. Andrew Tates. They don't have to be none of that. They're just solid men, solid guys. They get respected by the woman that they're with. Their woman respects them. She actually cares about them. She actually asks if there's something he needs, or gives him a massage, or makes him food, whatever the case is. She's actually involved. She actually listens when he talks and listens to what he has to say, right? And a man that's not a non-select, let's use that term term Ron Mills coined. If he's non-select, if he is a person, if he is a man that's really not desired, he's going to get mistreated. So when a man that does get good treatment, when he says, no, women do care about you. Women will care about you. They will actually put in effort to keep you. They will actually care about what your opinion and what you have to say. And they'll be fearful of losing you. They will. You tell that to a guy that's non-select and really had nothing but bad experiences, he's gonna look at you like oh, he's gonna call you beta. Right? He's gonna call you beta. He's gonna say, oh no, you're beta. And it's crazy. It's like he'll call you beta because you're getting treated good by women, and he'll be like, oh, you're just a simp, stuff like that. He'll say stuff like that because he's seen, for him, it's kind of hard to grasp that women give good treatment. All right, it's kind of hard for him to grasp that concept because he himself, it just never happened. So it just sounds alien to him that a woman will call up on him, send him a text first. A lot of guys, man, like they're the ones that always had to initiate contact first. All right. For the most part, they had to initiate contact, meaning if they didn't hit this chick up in a week or so, they'll probably never hear from her again. Right? They're probably never going to hear from her again. But that's their experience. That's kind of what they experience. Guys that land in the friend zone all the time. That's their experience. They just land in the friend zone all the time. And to them, being constantly friend zone, that's like it is what it is. They almost try to make it seem like, okay, hey, look, this is how you get a chick. You got to be her friend first. You have to, quote unquote, be friends with her for months and months and, even years. Then she'll come around to it. Then another guy, he might come in and he's like, bruh, it didn't take me more than one day to, get stuff popping with this chick. And that same guy, and I'm speaking from experience, y'all. I'm speaking from experience. The same guy, he's going to be that other guy, the non-select, let's just say, he's going to be like, wow, are you serious? And you're going to be like, yeah, bro, like it was that easy. It didn't take me any kind of effort. And a guy who, his experience was getting friend zoned constantly by almost every single chick, he's going to be blown away like, damn, I didn't even know that was possible, or I didn't even know she was capable of doing something like that. Okay, but that's the difference. The guy that she was attracted to, the select guy, in her eyes, It's not gonna be a hassle. It's not gonna be pulling teeth. It's not gonna be any of that. It's gonna be very smooth, and it's gonna be very effortless. Now the non-select guy, he has to do all type of tricks and all that type of stuff for whatever reason, whether it be, like I said, physicality wise, maybe he's out of shape, his demeanor, you know. And hey, look, even guys that aren't as physically appealing, they still get theirs, but they're just a solid guy personality wise. So they, you know, they might experience this, but a guy that's non-select and that's not a solid guy, he's probably not gonna experience that, because women kind of see him as like you know, the friendly type, like the brother type, very friendly type of shit. They're not gonna really see him as appealing, sexually appealing. They're gonna see him as like some kind of brother or some kind of friend. He just doesn't have that quality to him, and he's gonna be blown away. Like he'll be like, damn, I didn't even know that type of stuff really happens. You know, there's guys out there that, and I'm saying this, fellas, I'm not necessarily endorsing this type of stuff, or, you know, not saying that I personally was involved. You know, not everything I talk about, I'll tell you guys if it wasn't anything I was involved in or participated in. But, you know, some guys out there, you know, females will offer them another chick. They'll be like, hey, like, I want you know, I want to do it with my friend, or I want 2 girls and you. You know, I want me, another girl, and you. You know, they get offered up stuff like that because the woman just sees them as sexually attractive. She sees them as select. And non-select guys, they won't believe you. They'll be like, nah, that don't happen. That doesn't happen. No, because that's their world. So, you know, just a little observation. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace.